Last week, the Kampala Capital City Authority, working alongside security personnel, carried out an operation to evict vendors from the city streets. The exercise was intended to restore proper trade order. Following the eviction order, KCCA directed the affected vendors to relocate to designated stalls within the various markets. Today, several city leaders, including Kampala Central Division Mayor Salim Uhuru, Issa Sechito of the Kampala City Traders Association, Thaddeus Nagenda Musoke and Daniel Nwabine of KCCA, met with traders and Uganda Law Society members to deliberate on matters concerning street vending in the city.
Let us think about the moving markets. Everybody of us grew up knowing the Butali wa Miburo, some of us who grew up in the villages. In Kampala, we have over 10 markets as moving markets throughout the week. And if you are serious as a vendor, you can be working for the rest of the days, including Sunday.
Issa Sechito, who is acting Kasita chairperson, said the continued presence of vendors on verandas has largely been fueled by the politicization of vendor-related issues.
And that has been the Lord Mayor for 15 years. Whenever you talk about vendors to go to the right places, he says, where should they go? You ask him, what have you done for 15 years for them to be placed? He would say, we are planning. We don't know how many years he would need to plan as the Lord Mayor of the city, the champion of rule of law, who only thinks that rule of law works everywhere, but not with the street vending.
He argued that while those operating in the arcades meet multiple tax obligations, many street vendors have been operating without contributing similar dues.
It was overdue that traders in the arcades who are young children who have finished school but have not yet formally been employed, we contributed capital in small amounts so that they could share the shops. 2 or 3 paying 3-4 million per month to operate in an arcade, and unfortunately the people who are within the arcades could not access buyers. Can we lobby to find possible interventions from the government? Like currently, when we are engaging with my board executives, we discovered that the president had made interventions to the saloon owners, mechanics. So why can't the government institute a special fund to facilitate our comrades who want to formalize?
Thaddeus Musoke revealed that traders are preparing a formal petition to authorities seeking amendments to laws governing landlords. He claims that some landlords have been exploiting tenants through arbitrary and excessive rent charges. Mayor Salim Uhuru welcomed the removal of vendors from the streets, describing it as a necessary step towards order. However, he pointed out that the non-operational status of Kiseka Market has partly contributed to vendors resorting to operating from building verandas.
We do not need to invite the president for everything. This is our work. I don't see why I look for the president on minor things that is unmanageable at our KCCA level.
Speaking for KCCA, Daniel Nwabine defended the authorities' actions, insisting that the enforcement exercise was conducted within the framework of the law.
What is the rationale of what we are doing? One, to ensure public safety and sanitation in the city. We have clogged and blocked drainages because of what comes out of vendor activities. So we must protect public health and sanitation of the city.
He added that proposals to allow vendors to operate during specific hours or designated days are still under discussion and no final decision has yet been reached. Mildred Bedun, NTV Tonight.